Shalom, shalom, shalom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. This is Helen Onuke coming back to you. I want to share a few things with you today. Actually, I want to share a revelation that the Lord gave to me concerning women who are in abusive relationship. So the Lord gave me this dream or vision within a dream last year. So in this revelation, I had a home where women were staying, women obviously in abusive relationship. And so a friend of mine had brought in a lady to talk with us because that lady needed a place to stay for about 3 days. And so while in the process of housing this lady, she walked out of the building. And so I had gone out to look for her. And so at this point, when I went to look for her, she was in the marketplace. And the person that I saw in that marketplace literally wasn't calm anymore. Her mental health was totally gone. She was having a psychiatric episode, like she was in a manic state. And so tried to reach out to her to see if I can help her. And at that point, I saw that actually that person turned into a man and was aggressive towards me and tried to push me down to get me out of the way. And then I came back to myself. And what the Holy Spirit had ministered to me was this is what happens when women are going through abuse in their family, in their homes. So you that are out there that you are having some issues in your family, in your home, I have a question for you. Do you have moments of time where you just feel like you've lost it or you're losing it? You know, you feel like you can't go on. So it happens to be that there's a tendency for people that are going through abusive relationship to go crazy. They feel like they're going crazy. These women feel like they're going crazy. They have no one to talk to. They're ashamed to talk to people. They bottle up a lot of issues within themselves. And all of a sudden you see self-esteem drop. The other thing you're going to see is that these women don't even look after themselves anymore. Like it doesn't really matter. And so now we're progressing to a situation where people become depressed. And so if you're in the medical field, you know that there's something called manic depression. Manic depression. So I believe that was what I was seeing. I was seeing manic depression in a person who was having abuse in their home, in their family, and they don't know how to deal with it. So today, I wanted to challenge you to ask you, how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Or are you feeling sad and depressed? Well, if that is happening to you, I want to encourage you to reach out to somebody. Do not be ashamed to reach out to anybody, to reach out to people. There are people that you can talk to. I know a lot of us tend to feel like, oh, I don't want anybody to talk about my problem. I'm a private person. I don't want people to know about what's going on with me. But God, you know what will happen? If you died in that abuse, guess what's going to happen? Everyone is going to know that you died. Everyone is going to know that you died from an abusive relationship. So it's better to talk to someone. Sometimes I say, I don't even care who. You need to talk to somebody. You need to find someone you can trust. They may not resolve your issue, but a listening ear or a problem shared is almost like a problem solved. You can talk to someone. Maybe someone who's got through some situation that are alike with you, or just someone who is willing to sit and listen. You need to find someone that you can call in the middle of the night when things get really rough at home. So I wanted to let you know that we are here to share your burden. This is Deborah International Women Rescue and Restore Mission. And basically, What we're trying to do here is to make ourselves available and to try and get women to be available for each other. Because sometimes all you really need is a shoulder to cry on. You just want to cry on somebody. You just want to tell somebody that I'm not feeling okay. Hey, sister, I'm not feeling okay. Can you help me out? Hey, brother, I'm not feeling okay. Can you help me out? Like I said, they may not be able to solve all that problem, but when you speak with someone, they share your burden, they talk with you, they can encourage you. They may not be able to, but they can refer you somewhere. They can show you how to go, or they can, just brainstorm with you. And trust me, that will relieve the problem. And the worst case scenario, if you feel like, okay, this home is going to make me go crazy, and you do need to step out for a few minutes, even for 1 day or 2 days, just to breathe. You need to breathe and recover yourself. Then by all means do that. Don't die because you are in a relationship. Don't, because when you die, if this goes for both men and women. If you die, your spouse is going to move to somebody else, and it's going to happen so fast. So you need to recover yourself so that you can handle situations at home. You need to recover yourself so you can actually live your life. You don't need to be depressed because things are not going on well at home. There is something that can be done. So today's topic is really to encourage you to reach out. It could even be a man. You could be a man out there, and it's your wife that has been abusive towards you. You need to reach out to somebody. There is no need to feel macho that, oh, I can do it, or I don't want anyone to know about what's going on in my home. Well, they're going to know later on if that marriage breaks up. So it can be resolved. But if you can't resolve it, you need to breathe. You need to step on the side. It's only a living person that can solve problems. If you're dead, you will not be able to solve the problem. So all over the world, there's a lot of homes where there's abuse. In America, there's abuse. In Canada, here, there's abuse. In Africa, there's abuse everywhere. And a lot of people are dying. We're hearing about gunshots. People are shooting their partners. Just this week, they found out, CNN announced that there was a lady that was found in a storage home, and it was the husband who killed her. I'm sure she saw that this guy was aggressive, but she probably did not talk to anyone, did not take action to stay away from the place. Do you need to just step away from that environment? Maybe you need to move away completely and recover yourself so that you can see now that you can resolve the issues at home, or you probably cannot even resolve it. But the most important person is you at this point. And some people will say, I have kids, I have children. Yes, I know that you have children, but you cannot look after your children if you're dead. You can only look after your children as a living person. If you're depressed, you cannot resolve the situation. If you're crazy and you end up in a psychiatric home, or you end up with medications to treat your depression, you're going to add weight. A lot of things are going to happen with you. So, sister, this is what the word is. Get someone to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Even if you don't want to talk to a friend, look for an agency. There are counselors everywhere that you can go talk to. They may not resolve it, but talk to somebody. Take the burden out of you so that that demon is not oppressing you. In the worst case scenario, and I mean, you just feel like you can't find anybody, look for a pastor, look for a man of God, look for a woman of God, someone who can pray and help get rid of those manic depression, get rid of the demons that are afflicting you, because it can be done. You were created to live. You were created to enjoy your life. You're not created to be depressed because of another person. In depression, you can't even help the spouse. But if you have clear eyes and you can think, now you can begin to brainstorm on how your home can be restored. Now, don't get me wrong, not everything can be restored. Not all homes can be restored. Sometimes you just need to step aside. Basically, we're bringing this here because I am so concerned about that that is resulting from partners abuse. Some are physical death, but other are emotional death. You've thought about this thing, you just don't think you have a way out of it. So you're dying in silence. You're dying in silence. And this is not a time for it. That marriage does not even need to break up. If you will give yourself time to think, if you will talk to somebody, if you will just step aside so your brain is not all cluttered up. So today I want to encourage you. If you're going through stuff at home, you're not happy, things are just not going where they're not the way they used to be, or they've never just been okay. Look for somebody, talk to somebody. Everyone has got some skeleton in their cupboard. Your case is not worse than their case, or my case is probably not worse than your case. You might think so, but maybe the person you're talking to has already gone through something. So I'm just going to encourage you to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody, share your heart with somebody, pour out the problems with somebody, and let people brainstorm with you and let someone help you carry that burden. And if you're a child of God, then I encourage you to pray because God is faithful. He will heal, He will deliver, and He will set free. There is nothing impossible unto God. So just as I round up, I want to pray for you. I pray that the grace of the Lord will be multiplied unto you. I pray that the demon of depression will not have a hold of you as you go through things in your home. I pray for grace to overcome. I pray for joy. I pray that the spirit of joy will take over every spirit of depression. I pray that you will be restful in your mind and you will not become manic. Father, I pray that your blessings will rest upon anyone who is listening to this. And as they go through things that they go through, when they listen to this prayer, that they will be set free. I pray an anointing upon everyone who is listening this hour. I bless you in the name of the Lord. I pray that it works out well for you in your home and that you have peace and that the glory of the Lord is all over you. I decree and declare it is well with you. This challenge will be over and you will smile again because the joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. So I bless you in the name of the Lord. And come back again and listen because we will be having more teaching and more education concerning relationships. Shalom.